Hi bro, hi, welcome to the stream. RCB bro, வாங்க.
We're nicely caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area. There'll be some runs had here. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Finds the fielder with that shot. 6 runs added in the over. West Indies are 6 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. But it drops safely.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Perfectly timed.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. They've gone up here. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Thanks,
Was there a
bro.
bat
Hi,
on it?
RCB, bro.
Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Chase looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. End of the over, West Indies 12 for none. Singh from the south end. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Great shot through the gap.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Onto that early, that could be 4. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide square leg. Could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing it.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Great shot, flicked away in the air. That's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
Showed good composure to wait on that slow ball and then find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's their best ball, top shelf.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Oh, so close. How was that not a wicket? Everyone's gone up. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. West Indies are 27 for 1. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. And there was no point chasing that.
Singh has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Out, fine leggers up, and it's an easy catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Great shot, through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 5 runs added in that over. West Indies are 42 for 2.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Pandya, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Couldn't get it through the field. Pandya ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. over the infield with a cracking shot. Got that away nicely. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. West Indies 52 for 2. Pandya from the south end. Massive chance. Beautiful catch. Gone. Good catch on the boundary.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Please give them a warm welcome.
Misses everything. Everyone's gone up. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. 4 runs added there. West Indies 56 for 3. Chakravarti, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Was quick onto that in the infield. Chakravarti has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. That is quite extraordinary. Pow, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Power and precision in that shot.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat, and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
That's one from the textbook. Driven through the covers and they can really enjoy that one. No need for the fielders to chase it.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's a great shot. Got down, kept their balance and controlled the swing for more.
A lovely shot. Cleared the front leg and got down low and picked that up easily with the sweep for 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. And gone. That's a fantastic catch. Super catch.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. West Indies are 96 for 4. Cuts that off well in the infield. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Four runs out of there. West Indies are 100 for 4. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh my, that's racing.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire.
Great shot through the gap. Good fielding out in the boundary.
That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Out! Cool. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Not a bad innings, was really starting to up the run rate, but cut short, a really important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Patel getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Chakravarti from the north end. This could be out. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. The bowler looks really confident. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of them. He's got their tail up.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. End of the over. Just one off it. West Indies 111 for 7. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Bang. Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy. To the wicket. A nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Drilled that one away. Beats the field with a great shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Edged, unplayable. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Patel from the south end. Nearly gets the edge. Patel with a great delivery there. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Wow, that's missed the lot. To wrap up the innings. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Ford has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Yada, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edged. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Nine down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. And out. 2 wickets. 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. Bowlers have leaped way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnership. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Here we go. First ball.
Whacked away.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Misses everything. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Four runs added in that over. India 4 for none. Holder coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Holder shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Massive edge. Misses everyone. That's racing away. The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball, just clipped it away. Finally, won't stop that. Moment 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. 2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Huge shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Hussain from the north end. Beautiful catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. right, that is. Right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Too good. That is huge.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Power and precision in that shot. End of the over, a huge momentum swing, 18 runs coming from it. India 46 for 1.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. It's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Nice shot, straight gully. The throw misses, close to a direct hit. It may well have been out if he'd hit. Thick edge. End of the over, 6 off it. India 52 for 1.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
And caught, that's just superb. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Nicked it. Needs a direct hit. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. He's just just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Gets that away.
What a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. It's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be six. It's got way back into the crowd there.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
End of the fifth, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Well, that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
The bowler just has to watch that one sail straight back over their head. Brilliant shot, a deserved 6 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too...
A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Oh, that's a beautiful stroke. Right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just timed brilliantly, moving closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Hussain from the north end. Loves him there. Hooked away. That'll be a maximum. Oh, what a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
And that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Beautiful catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve on the ball to the air. Taking a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Time that perfectly.
Too much width, really. They're only
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Great shot. It was a good range to try, and they did that with maximum.
18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
End of the 2 over. India.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
30 runs added in that over. India, 106 for 3.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Moti, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the south end.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nearly gets the edge. Moti with a great delivery there. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Can he come back with a dot ball? Samson watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. And gone. Brilliant catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
Pinged off.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has increased the momentum.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Goes over the top with that shot. Yada taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Just textbook. Sees the ball pitch shorter, gets back fast to put it away for 6.
யாரெல்லாம் ஸ்ட்ரீம் பார்த்துருக்கீங்களோ உங்களுக்கு இந்த விக்கெட் பிடிச்சிருந்ததுன்னா இன்னிங்ஸ் அப்புறம் வெஸ்ட் இண்டீஸோட பண்டில் அவுட் ஃபார் 130க்குள்ளே ஆல் அவுட் ஆயிருக்காங்க. இந்தியா சரியான சேஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. யாரெல்லாம் ஸ்ட்ரீம் பார்த்துருக்கீங்களோ உங்களுக்கு இந்த இந்தியாவோட ஆட்டம் பிடிச்சதுன்னா மறக்காமல் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. இன்றைக்கி நாக் அவுட் மாதிரி தான் இந்த மேட்ச்சு, இப்படி தான் நடக்க போகுது. அதோட ரிஹர்சல் தாங்க இப்போ நம்ம பார்த்துட்ருக்கோம். யாரெல்லாம் மேட்ச் பார்த்துட்டு இந்தியாவோட இன்னிங்ஸ் பிடிச்சதுன்னா சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணாமல் பார்த்துருக்காங்க, மறக்காமல் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ரைட் சரண் ப்ரோ, நானும் மேட்ச் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கனால சவுண்டு பேசலை. ரியலி வெரி மச் சாரி ஃபார் தட். ஓகே, ஒரு நல்ல கிரிக்கெட் கண்டென்ட் கிடச்சோக்கு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ எல்லா இந்தியன்ஸும் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுங்க. டீம் இந்தியா ஜெயிக்கணும் இன்னைக்கு. இந்தியாவுக்கு எதிராக பும்ரா சரியாக போட்டுருக்காரு, 2 விக்கெட் எடுத்திருக்காரு. இப்போ பேக் டு பேக் சூரியகுமார் அது சரியான கேட்சுங்க. ஸோ சாஹில் ஷானி, தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் ஷோயிங் சப்போர்ட் ப்ரோ. ஸோ எல்லாரும் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுங்க, இல்லாமல் நாங்கள் இல்லை. ப்ரெஷர் பேக் டு வெஸ்ட் இண்டீஸுங்க. கம் பேக் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. பவல் வந்திருக்காருங்க. இப்போ இன்னும் 2-3 விக்கெட் எடுத்தாங்கன்னா பேக் ஃபுட்டுக்கு போயிடுவாங்க கன்ஃபார்மாக. ஈடன் கார்டன் மைதானத்தில் 130 ஆல் அவுட் ஆனாங்க வெஸ்ட் இண்டீஸ். இந்தியா 133 சேஸ் பண்ணாங்க, 4 விக்கெட் இழப்புக்கு. சஞ்சு சாம்சன் சரியான அதிரடி ஆட்டத்தை ஆடி 24 பால்ஸ்க்கு 50 ரீச் பண்ணி 58 ஆல் அவுட் ஆயிருக்காரு. செய்ய பண்ணியிருக்காரு.